Be open-minded. People looking in the line tonight. It's right. Loving me so good, but you looking like, oh no. Just keep an open mind, let's go. But they say, oh no. Just listen as God's love echoes. They say, oh no. Just keep an open mind, let's go. In the hustle of life, His peace we sow, and praising His grace as we grow. Let's go. Amid skyscrapers and chapels, His presence surrounds. In the subway's rhythm, His heartbeat resounds. Open-minded in His love, cities bounds. His spirit uplifts when life knocks you down. In the quiet corners of this bustling place, I find His serenity in the sacred space. Amidst the urban rush is commonplace. Open-minded, His love supplies the base. Open-minded when the sits spinning with stars. And every morning His heart repairs our scars. Through the urban journeys that burn up beyond the barns. If we look, we find God through it all. From horse and carriages to flying cars, He reigns over the priests as well as the pimps and whores. Moving at the speed of light, we all evolve. The word will be here from the end until the start. Remember to let Christ in your heart during our earth time, and He'll renew your mind. Remember to let Christ in your heart during our earth time. Just keep an open mind.
Yeah. That's the new single, Open Minded. That's actually out. You actually go hear that now. You can go hear it right now. I know people are like, what? Yes, it's actually out. It's on all platforms and all streaming services. You can go hear the Open Mind song now. Uh, because it's really interesting. First of all, hello. What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Joe. Man, I'm here tonight. And I'm on location, like the video says. We're at Oceanfront of the Atlantic Ocean out here, and we were had a good time today, enjoying some time, some free time, getting out and just enjoying our time now. I'm back in the room a little bit late, a little early. Might go to the beach a little bit later tonight, walk the beach just to walk a little bit, be a little romantic on the beach a little bit tonight. If not, definitely early in the morning. It just depends on how much work I get done tonight and what the wife is. I think she's turning in, so I think we'll probably chill the rest of the night. We had a big dinner. We went to a big dinner. I got pictures coming of where we went and ate. I got a video where we went out. It was phenomenal. Shout out to my man Franklin that gave us the him, and actually it's crazy because him and Antoine both gave us suggestions on where we should eat while we're here, where we are at our location, and it was cool to go there. Both said that it was an amazing place. I mean, both of us are still full. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great time. Now we're back in the hotel room, and yeah, man, I'm here working on some music, doing some mixing. Like I said, whatever I get, creative process being around God's creation, and it opens up the doors of some new things. I bought a little mobile setup, nothing crazy. I'll show it to you. Nothing crazy. If you see the setup here, I got my Mac Mini. Of course, I'm running the Akai MPC keys. I don't have a desk, so I'm kind of make the best of what I got going on here with Akai MPC key 61. Of course, I'm running the Native Instruments Apollo X Twin, and of course, we got my mic here is the DLX UAD DLX microphone. Emulator microphone is crazy, so we got that hooking and running that up to our computer screen, and that's what we're calling. Y'all get a look at the room there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of crazy. So let y'all know we really are in the hotel room. We got a nice little suite though. So it's kind of dope. It's a dope little suite. So we're here on location here doing something. I ain't gonna tell y'all where I am because I want them jokers. Anytime it's dangerous being a rapper. Do you tell people where you are? Oh Let me try to find you. No, I'm joking. No, I'm a Christian. I'm not a rapper, guys. Not a rapper at all. Christian guy, church guy, church. Speaking of church, man, we've been working on the new album, Audience of One. And now this is the thing. I'm telling you what's crazy about this. Normally, when I'm producing and working on a record, it starts out one way, then it goes way left. And this record here kind of goes like that. The inspiration of this record is called The Audience of One, and I'm not letting anyone hear the record. Not letting another engineer, not letting another producer, because we got to be careful. Because a lot of times we let other people hear our stuff, and all my friends are either producers or they work in music or they write, they engineer, stuff like that. A lot of times we listen, we go to those, and I know it's not necessarily smart. I was talking to my boy Deuce, and he was telling me, man, I let people, but this one I didn't want anyone. I didn't want any ears on it. Like I didn't want nobody telling me, "Hey, you need to do this. Hey, add this. Hey, add that." Nah, I wanted to be Picasso. I wanted you to get the art, and when you get the art, you just judge the art. Because a lot of times, because we know people, people want to produce your record, or they want to, you know what I'm saying? They want to input on. You need to do this. You need to do this. I made a joke about my wife. My wife though that I was, my wife was listening, and she was listening to the music, and my wife was like, "Yeah, man, you should do this, this, this." You're like, you should mix it just a little bit, like add a little bit this and that. And then I was like, "Yo, what you doing? You just saying, do you like it?" Before she told me she liked it, she did like it. She was already saying like, "Hey, add this, add this, add this." And I said, "Hey, on this one, I'm not really. It ain't even about trying to get everybody's opinion on what they think about it. Just hear the art." So, audience on one is really just, hey man, it's done. You know what I'm saying? So you come back and say, hey man, add this. It don't even mean nothing. It's over. It's out. You can say it's out. I'm not pulling the Kanye and remixing it and re-releasing it. It's done. It's finished. It is what it is. It's like I can't go back and tell Picasso to repaint the Mona Lisa. I can't tell him to do that. I can't go back and tell an artist to go and repaint this. The art's out. So when it's out, it's out. You know what I'm saying? Critique it how you want to critique it. Love it how you want to love it. Don't love it how you want to love it. Never listen to it again. It's cool. But I'm standing on what I produce, sitting on my own sound, and that's what we're doing. And really being out here and the oceanfront and seeing God's creation, man. We can sit there and say, hey, I don't like the ocean. You know what I'm saying? It's there. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And then like, if you don't like it, if you don't like the mix, if you don't like what I'm talking about, go create your own. It's beautiful, baby. Go create it. But I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna enjoy it. I think it's gonna be fun. Um, it's really interesting, and I'm gonna talk a little bit. We're gonna play some music. It's really interesting about and it was interesting about the process of this. And this happened with my first album, right? One Man, One Sound. One Man, One Sound was a situation where I found myself not really being able to have like a whole crew to work with. Matter of fact, I was in a band, and the band dissolved. And when the band dissolved, the band was called One Sound. Now, One Man, One Sound was not a shot. It wasn't a dig or nothing like that. Those were my brothers. They still my brothers to this day. One of the baddest bands in the land. I'm waiting for the One Man. I'm waiting for the One Sound reunion band. If that band ever reunions, I will put us against any band that you think is hot, especially gospel band. If One Sound does a reunion album or a reunion group or reunion, I don't care what your band is. I don't care who's in your band. I don't care who plays in your band. I will put that band as a unit against any other band in the world. That's just what I feel. Well, in the country, definitely the United States. Now, I say something. These foreigners, these foreign bands are killing. I mean, like they doing some crazy stuff. But I'll put this in there. But anyway, when I did the first album, it was cool because it was different because it kind of did the same thing that it's kind of doing now. And this is the opposite because when I did the first album, the first song I came out with was, and I make jokes about this. The first song I came out with when I was writing the album, this is true story. A Christian artist, former gospel producer of the year, and area gospel choice area producer of the year. All those things going now. And the first thing when I'm doing my own solo record, and the first words that come out, the first lyrics that I'm writing, I mean, I'm having a crazy block. I'm talking about a crazy block. And the first words that come out of my mouth when I'm writing a song is girl, your body's like, whoa, I just want to let you know that it's about to go down. That's the first words is girl, your body's like, whoa, I just want to let you know that it's about to go down. And I'm like, what is this? And I'm writing this record, and then next thing I know, the next one was, hello, miss, do you know my name? My name is King Joe. Yes, I'm saved. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love Christ. He's number one in the life. I'm not looking for a one night stand, but I'm looking for a wife. A lot of guys out there want to feel on your booty, make you scream. You know what I'm laughing because these are literally the lyrics that are coming to my mind, and I'm like, what am I writing right now? Right? And that project ends up being safe sex. Part one, right? You can call it part one. Safe sex. It's not really a part one or part two, safe sex. And I remember letting my mother hear that record. The first one of the first people to hear the record in this, probably the first person to hear the record in its entirety was missionary elect lady, fields representative of Church Northern Georgia Tea Church of God College, Rosa Jordan, and I sat her in her living room in her den, sat down and played the whole record for her, same sex record. She's looking like you should have seen the face. It was crazy. But at the end, when the first time I took the play it for her, she went off. She came back, listened to it again, and was like, okay, all right. You know, once I explained it to her, she came back and she listened to it in its entirety, and then she fell in love with it. Right? Nah, she liked the other. It was a double CD, so she liked it the moment better than Safe Sex. She did, but she did enjoy it, and then she did give me props to give me blessings on it. Right? My father did too. My father was a lot more cool. Pastor Willie Jordan was a lot cooler. He's like, all right, I like it. I see what you're doing. Right? But my mom, when she first heard the first records, she was not happy. The conversation was like it took us like 3 days before she spoke to me again. You know what I'm saying? But she eventually gave me the blessings and okay on it because I explained to her what's happening. Now the crazy thing is this record is totally different. This record I wanted to come out with the King record that sounds like me and whatever, and it totally comes out with church music. Everything is church music. So when you hear this record and you start hearing, let's play something from, give them an example. Let's see if we have an example of something. When you hear this new record, it's one of the first songs you hear from this record. Let's see, what is this? No, that's not it. One of the first songs you hear from the record is. Do we have? All right, so we can play.
There's so much going on. It's so much hurt and pain. But don't lose the faith. Hold on. I know it seems dark, and it may not look like it's getting any better. But you gotta do this. Look at somebody and say, I'll just. You gotta trust it.
When you hear that, you hear church music coming out. It's like, all right, cool. We understand what's going on. Until, so all that's written and all that's going on and all that's done, all this produced, until we get to like afterwards. And y'all know this record is supposed to release really soon. And really, really soon. And when you're hearing this record and you're hearing what we're producing, it's cool. So right when I'm getting ready, all right, let me finish this record. Let me finish it. All of a sudden, it's almost like it's funny because it's almost like the Holy Ghost turns off. No, I'm joking. It's almost like that. It's almost like hot and cold water. It's almost like the gospel side turns off, and then like the other side turns on. Like you know what I'm saying? The more romantic. And this is the thing. When we're talking about records and doing records, especially being a Christian artist, a gospel artist, or whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. When you're talking about doing that, it's always people always want to put a fine line behind me. That's how I don't really give a flip about what people say anymore. Like, just let me create. If you judge it, if you don't want it, if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Somebody's gonna like it. There's 8 billion people. Listen, somebody's gonna like your work. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. You gotta be strong. You gotta be standing on your shield. Like a lot of people, like I'm seeing what's going on in politics, right? One thing that I like about Trump, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things I love. Some things I don't like. But one thing I like, he stands on the shield. If he feels like it, he gonna say it and he gonna stand on it. And that's to be respected. There's a lot of people that are so dictated on what people think. We live in an industry now where I get everybody saying Quincy Jones like, hey, if people don't like it, redo it and do it again so people like it. And you do want people to like your stuff, but we've gotten so contrite where everything has to be sounding like this, and people dismiss it if it doesn't sound like this. Or there's no way that can be gospel, or there's nowhere that can be God centered, or because it doesn't sound like, everything that's on the radio right now. And or it can't be hot because it doesn't sound like boots on the ground. Like, come on, man. 5 months ago, a year ago, when nobody doing 2 years ago, before I say Little Nas X, Beyonce, when nobody really talking about doing country music. Now all the black folks try to do country music songs. And before King George came out with Southern Soul, I'm not really doing Southern Soul music. Now everybody want to do Southern Soul. Right? It was just a small contemporary, then it exploded. Now everybody's trying to do it. And that's kind of like what it is here. And it's just like, man, I just refuse. I don't really want it to sound like, I don't want to sound like nobody else. I don't want my song to sound like anybody else. I have a sound. And that sound is my sound. If you don't like it, it's like people hate no T-Pain. Like, why? That's his sound. Like, people hate no Jay-Z. You can't hate no Jay-Z. That's how he sounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't hate no Beyonce. That's her sound. That's how she sounds. Even with her doing country music or whatever, she still sounds like Beyonce. Like, that's her sound. I have a sound. I appreciate the fact I have a sound. Let's get to some music. So I'm working and everything falls off, which is hilariously funny to me. And while I'm sitting there and listening, getting ready to produce some stuff and getting ready to put some stuff down here in the oceanfront. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sitting there and then this drops. Yes. All right. So that really drops. But so I'm gonna give you a sneak peek, and I'm like, all right, cool. I don't know if this is an album. I don't know if this is an album. I don't know if it's not, or it is, or it isn't. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea if this is an album or not. It could very well be an album, but it could very well not be an album. Could very well be. We don't know yet. It could be a part 2. You said it could be a part 2. It could not be. So we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. But when you got the RNG Safe Sex 2, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. So this is I'm gonna give y'all a couple of songs off this record, and then we're gonna get off. All right, and get off, and then I'm going back to do some of my mixing. I just want to talk to you guys about being unapologetically yourself. And the reason why the album is called Audience of One is because you are your first audience. You get the inspiration, you get everything. Every good and perfect gift comes from God. You get inspiration from the man upstairs, the man above. You get an inspiration, you put it down, and the first thing you have to do is like it. And once you like it, you put it on and say, "Hey, man, I love this. I want someone else to hear it." So you're the first audience, and normally we love our art that we put out in front of other people, and they either love it or they hate it, right? But it's normally our art that we put out, that we create, and we get comfortable. And normally, before we share it, we either like it, love it, or we're questioning it and say, "Hey, what do we do?" And this isn't nothing that I'm questioning. I really like what I'm doing right now. I like how we come in. I like the music that I'm putting out. I like the sound of it. I think it's dope. And I think it's different. And I think it's me. So here he is on the beach. And on the beach, everything is going crazy right now. So I'm on the beach. Everything is going crazy. So this is Triggered, Say Sex 2. I think it's called Triggered. I think that's the name of it. I think it's called Triggered. I think that's it. Let's play some music. Y'all want to hear something of it? I'll let y'all hear a couple of snippets of it. Here we go.
You've now entered the Safe Sex Zone with King Joe. Yeah. And if you wanna shine, I'm the baddest person in the world. And if you wanna shine, wait 1 minute. Let me put some King Joe in there. I'm just trying to see, does it feel good? Whoa, does it tie to me? I'm the best of
stop it. All right, now, and let me say this too. Let me say this too before while we're talking. The cool thing about this record too is this: like, I've seen artists come out and they give, especially if you're considered quote unquote a Christian artist, gospel artist, or whatever, right? And they give like, here I'm gonna do a R&B record, or who's that? Marvin Sapp just came out with the R&B record, beautiful, beautiful EP. But kind of like how he did on Satin Sheets with Bishop T.D. Jakes years ago. It's like it's good, but it don't go there, right? It don't go there. And I'm like, nah, if I'm gonna do it, I'm going all the way in to do it. Same Sex 2 is about really going in and doing it and putting it down where people can enjoy. Because I was watching somebody online and it was asking like, what do Christians listen to when they want to have sex? And that's a great question. It's probably what I probably should have named the video. The part of the video is like, what do Christians do? That'll probably be when I'm doing my promo. That'll probably be the promo of it. I'm probably gonna capture the video of the brother that was saying, "What do y'all listen to? Do y'all listen to the Rough Side of the Mountain? Do y'all listen to what is it that you guys listen to when y'all want to get busy, right?" And I have to tell people all the time when we're talking about this, when we're talking about being intimate and relationship, I have to remind people all the time that this wasn't created by. I have to remind people all the time that this wasn't created by man. Like Trey Songz didn't invent sex. R. Kelly didn't invent sex, right? Sexuality is all throughout history, from the beginning to the end. It's been sexuality, right? It's something that God created and commanded us to do: be fruitful, and multiply, and subdue the earth, right? And I think that's really important even when we're doing it in music. And it's like we're kind of scared. We got some dope artists that can really make some crazy songs, but that are doper than me, that are more creative than me, that can make some amazing songs. I won't say they're more creative, but they're doper. And they can make some crazy songs, but it's like it's a barrier that they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna cross that line. And me, I'm like, man, speed the line, I'm crossing it. I'm like, there is no line. There literally is no line, right? So there is no line, and that's my part when I'm doing this record, working on this album. There is no line to cross, other than like just being profane and you know a lot of curse words and stuff like that. But you heard when the first record, we not playing. It's not. It's not. It's not all. You know, you're not getting up there getting a church. So that's what the first album's about. This record here, it's not about that at all. 0%. 0%. 0%. It's not about that at all.
Yes. Girl, why you looking at me that way? Do your own thing, girl, let's play. Everybody talking, just in the way. Give it all you got, but there's no way that we can, no. Turn the lights off, opportunity awaits. No more talking, you're closing away. It's time to settle up the debt and pay. Ain't nobody looking, so do you want it? Whoa, whoa. Say I'm hitting it right. I'm gonna bless you all night. Your body's acting right. Let me hear you say less. So say less. Let me hear you say less.
What's gonna happen? Somebody gonna hate it and be like, "Well, I didn't think of that." Or they're gonna say it's too much. They're gonna say it's too much. He's doing too much. Man, hush. Let me do me. You know what I'm saying? You're an artist. You can do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to do it, keep it. if you wanna keep it light, that's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to make everything else everybody else is making, cool. At the end of the day, trust me, it's gonna be crazy. The record's gonna be crazy. When we come out with it, it's gonna be crazy. So I'm really having fun with it. That's Say Less. I gotta finish it. I got another verse I want to add, a second verse. Um, that's crazy. That when I wrote that song, I actually had that. There's a reason why, and I'll tell you why when we do more promotional for the record. I'll tell you why we're doing the Say Less and where that came from. This is the last one. This is the last one I'm gonna share. Then we're gonna get off. We're gonna go. Thank you guys for everyone that's tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you, especially on X, man. Y'all coming through, but appreciate y'all X. Thank y'all for jumping in. KDJ's worth. Thank you on YouTube. Thank you guys on YouTube for jumping in and out. Appreciate you guys too on Facebook. Thank you. Here's the last one. We're gonna
Be open-minded. People looking.
That's the single that's out. All right, so I'm gonna play A-Lister, then I'm gonna roll out. And this song here, A-Lister, right? This is really a song I had on another album that's what we're gonna call A-Lister. And I decided to scrap that record because that's stuff I do. A lot of songs fit better with the theme of another record. And this one, I remixed it. And I don't mind playing this stuff because by the time you guys hear it, it's gonna sound real different. So it don't really bother me playing it. Because like I said, be the first person that you do when you're doing your art, you're the person that has to live with your art first before anybody else is able to live with it. You have to live with it first. Thumbs up if you liking it, if you're loving it. Give me a thumbs up, hearts to everyone. Let's play this last one. We're gonna play this A-Lister joint, and then we're gonna get out of here. I ain't gonna be too long. It's my vacation. I'm gonna go walk on the beach. Might do a song on the beach. Yeah. Let's see if we can get this one in. Yeah, I want to go walk on the beach. It's real talk. That's really where I want to go. I want to go to the beach. So here we go. Version 2. Okay, give it to me. All right, here we go.
A-Lister. Let the beat play.
Turn the camera on.
Someone need to turn the camera on.
King J.
I need to turn it up loud.
Hey, oh, say it. In the spotlight of the city lights I stand. A touch of heaven, every move you know I am your man. Whispers in the night, girl, and I know just what you crave. In the rhythm of love is your heart, I'll say. Every touch of this script is in the stars. In this love scene, baby, I'm raising the bar. Is a gallery of hearts, you're my masterpiece. With you, every second is a sweet release. With this passion, our saga will never cease. Over time, our love will only increase. I'm a A-Lister. In this game of love, I shine. Smooth like silk with you, every moment is divine. In the world romance, I'm the headline. Everybody say yeah. I'm an A-Lister with you, my arms, you are mine. I'm a A-Lister, in this game of love I shine. Smooth like silk with you, every moment is divine. In the world romance, I'm the headline.
That's like a good overview.
You are mine.
In the script of love, I'm the leading light. With you every day is a starry night. A-Lister love is a future bright. In the love story, we soar to new heights. A-Lister love, in your heart I reside. With every beat, our souls collide. In the universe, our affection is your guide. Every touch of the script is written in the stars. In this love scene, baby, I'm raising the bar. In this gallery of hearts, you're my masterpiece. With you, every second is a sweet release. With this passion, our saga will never cease. Over time, our love will only increase. In this game of love, I shine. Smooth like silk with you, every moment is divine. In the world romance, I'm the headline. Everybody say yeah. I'm an Every moment is divine, divine. In the world romance, I'm the headline. They say yeah, in my arms you are mine, mine.
I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow. We on vacation. I'm gonna drop my location so you guys can know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Drop the location. I'm just playing. I'm not dropping my location. Not at all. 0%. 0%. Not dropping my location at all. Not at all. All right. We love you. How's you guys soon? Go for your goals. Don't ever stop. Never stop going for your goals. Always go for your goals. And remember, success is gonna look up in you. And they say success will be crazy, right? It's gonna be crazy. Thank you guys for tuning.